Prepare to die.
Hey YouTubers, this is Nuke again, coming at you with a very special dual commentary today with a very special guest. Introduce yourself, special guest.
Hey everybody, this is Ranshin, coming at you from somewhere, and very nice to join you here, Nuke.
Thank you very much. You are from Iceland, if you forgot, and we are on to, this is Flash versus Jaedong. A very anticipated match by a lot of people I know because these two guys are pretty much the top players of their races. I'd say Jaedong, even though he's been slipping a little bit, I'd say he's still probably the top Zerg player in the world right now. And Flash is, I'd say, definitely the top Terran player. Maybe a little bit ahead of 4GG or someone like that. Looks like we're getting ready to start here. This is going to be played on Destination. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Me and Ranshin are going to try to deal with the time difference here between US and Iceland, so bear with us. I'm going to get the colors out of the way right here, and then I'll let Ranshin talk about these guys a little bit. Down here at the 5 o'clock position in green, we have Jaedong. So that means up here at the 11 o'clock position in blue, we have Flash. What do you think either of these players are going to go for today, Ranshin? You think we're going to see another 9 pull into 14 command center bust or what?
I highly doubt that, actually. I think, Flash will have learned his lesson by now, hopefully. I think we're gonna see more standard stuff. I think, I don't know about Jaedong. I think Jaedong maybe will still go for his little 9 pull thingy. Maybe he'll go for 12 hatch. I think that both will work, but I think we're gonna see pretty standard stuff. And, hopefully a straight up nice macro game.
Hopefully. I mean, Jaedong is, lately I think he's been going for more of a 9 pull build, and I think he might be a little bit scared after that Firebat Hero match where he went for a 12 hatch and got completely annihilated when Firebat Hero bunker rushed him. Stuff like that really preys on a Zerg player's mind. It makes him go different build orders, but we'll see if he was affected by that or not. I have a feeling he might be, though. I think since Jaedong has been losing a lot lately, I think he wants to prove that he's still a great Zerg player. He's going to want to go with a build that he knows he can really hurt Flash with, and I think a 9 pull would definitely get the job done there.
But alas, he's going for the 12 hatch. But yeah, Flash going for early gas, Barracks going. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That was a little bit embarrassing, a loss against Firebat Hero, and I mean, he lost twice to that guy. He's got to be a bit more, probably, careful. But I think, he knows Flash, kind of. He's played against this guy for a while. They've been, like, uber rivals for quite a bit now. And I think that's going to affect the fact that, he feels pretty confident to put down the 12 hatch, because he kind of knows the kind of builds Flash usually goes for, because Flash is much more of a macro player. You don't see him cheese as much as he did back in his younger days.
That's true, he used to be a big cheeser. He's done a lot of epic cheese builds, mostly against Bisu, but by the way, it's good to see Jaedong sending out a drone nowadays to scout early. He did that against Firebat Hero, and it didn't work out, even though he sent it out the drone early, but it's good that he's getting the scout in, making sure that double barracks aren't coming his way or something like that. I think that was a big problem in the Savior versus Firebat Hero game. Savior just didn't get the scout on that double barracks, and it really screwed him over. But, see, the 12 hatch is going up, so Jaedong was not scared off by that Firebat Hero match. You see he's starting to mine there already with a drone. And this fast lair coming up here. So, this will be interesting to see what he's going to go for here. I'm expecting some kind of a 3-hatch Mutalist build, because it's very hard to maneuver troops around Destination for a Zerg player. For Terran, it's a paradise pretty much, because you have those roads in the middle. You can just siege up and pretty much destroy anything that comes down the roads. See, Jaedong is trying to get Flash out of his base now. Looks like that SCV is going to go down very shortly, and Flash is just trying to stay in here long enough to see what kind of building that Jaedong will put down first. There's a sunken colony going up, trying to keep any kind of a bunker rush away.
And Flash, if I'm not mistaken, went for, yep, 2 factories, and already upgrading something. Wow. And armory going up as well, so he's going for a quick tech build. Just gonna skip the biomac completely, no air, nothing, just gonna push out, possibly with vultures, although tanks are a bit more his forte, I think. I kind of a little bit surprised because lately, sometimes there's like one of the new stuff going on here that Terrans like going for quick air and kind of like pushing out the science facilities early, science vessels early, and you know, be able to detect anything. But I think he reads that this is most likely not lurkers, so he's just gonna not go for that. See the vultures there, so I'm assuming he's gonna go for some quick base harass, trying to get Jaedong damaged so badly that he can't really, you know, go for his 3 hatch. Jaedong with a spire up, so we're probably gonna see Mutalisks and both way harasses.
Yeah, Jaedong put up both buildings, so it's going to be very difficult for Flash to figure out what's going to come his way, whether it be lurkers or Mutalisks, like we both said here. But here comes the Vulture Harass. I was going to say that the Vulture Harass might not be effective because of this sunken colony here, but there's only one sunken, and a ton of Vultures coming at Jaedong right now. I mean, it's hard to tell how many drones are going to die here. Jaedong is running his probes, I mean not probes, but drones, and those drones, a few going down, but I think he is going to save him with those Hydralisks on the ramp there. And it looks like Jaedong is going to go for lurkers first. He has quite a few Hydralisks out, so I think he is upgrading lurker tech, and he's going to maybe try to, I'd say a drop behind Flash's base would be very, very effective with lurkers. Even if it's a slow drop, I think it would be a good idea to drop him right now, because since Flash is going for a mech build here, very strange mech build, he's going for heavy vultures here. Trying to sneak by here, not too effective. Not going to be very effective at all now that Mutalisks are out, so he's going to have to switch to Goliaths. Wow. This is a very interesting build. I thought that Flash would have been scared off by mech by now, losing to GG Play horribly trying to go for mech. We'll see how Jaedong deals with this.